What is up, guys? Local girl here, and I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of help you guys prep for your ski trips that you're hopefully planning for the 2022-2023 ski season. So if you're smart, you're already planning, booking, and scheduling, because things get scheduled out quick, especially if you're like trying to come here on a budget, you're looking for a good deal. Anyway, so here's just some fun clips. Man, you guys, skiing's so fun. Summer's fun, but we're getting hyped for the snow to be back. So anyway, there's kind of 5 main points I want to touch on. And the first is just talking about lift tickets and how you can kind of strategize with that. So if you're not buying a season's pass and you're going to be buying day passes, you can just buy these ahead of time online, which makes it super easy and convenient. So when you're navigating online, you can see that's where you need to go. And then a few things. So if you're buying, let's say you're going to ski for 3 days, your actual price per day will be less the more days you ski. So unfortunately, I think you have to assign like this 4-day pack to one person, but just knowing like you're buying in bulk, I guess kind of discounts the price a little bit. So maybe that takes that dollar amount off. Another thing to be aware of, if you have a friend that has a season pass, they get buddy tickets and ski with a friend tickets that are typically better deals than if you're buying like a 4-pack for a discount rate. Okay, let's get into gear rentals. So if you're not going to bring your own gear, obviously, you need some sticks to do some flips on, just like local boy here. And there's kind of 2 options that I think are realistic. So really, you can just go to a local ski shop, pick them up. Typically, you can order these ahead of time. They can help you determine your level and what ability and what kind of skis you need, which is great. All the shops here are awesome. We've never rented skis here before, obviously because we live here and we have our skis here, but we actually know a lot of people who work at the shops, and I'm sure it'll be a great experience. If you have a little bit more money and you want to save some time, look into ski rental delivery. They literally will bring the skis to your hotel room, your Airbnb, like wherever you're staying, help you get fitted in, make sure they're comfortable, and you don't have to fight the lines, which I think is a huge pro. Another thing to also know, if you don't have like a ski jacket, pants, helmet, like literally any ski apparel, you can rent that too. So don't feel like you need to go out and drop like hundreds of dollars to just get new gear. If you don't have it, you can rent that as well. Just a little tip, which I didn't know until I was actually researching this. I was like, that's pretty cool. So you don't have to pack all of that if you don't want to. Let's get on to this next one. So car/transportation. We've hit on this on some of our other videos, but the bus system in Park City is free, and it's awesome. Like, the buses get these fast lanes, they cut through traffic super quick, and they have bus stops at great locations right at the base of both Park City and Canyons base. So you can see here, it's just this little loop that they pull off. They drop you out literally like a 2-minute walk from the base of Payday and Crescent, or you can just walk there and ski down to First Time. It's super convenient. And as you can see, this is where it's located. We'll link this below just so you can see the bus schedule. Highly recommend using the bus, especially because this year at Park City, they're going to be charging, what we heard was $20 a day to park there. So that stinks. Over at Canyons, we've heard it's still free to park there, but if you want to take the bus, here's where the bus stop is. It's literally right next to the gondola. You're probably walking a shorter distance than if you parked in the lot and you're walking to the gondola. So I think it's probably the way to go. I think this year, Local Boy and I will be taking the bus a lot more. Let's talk about places to stay. So, maybe you want that quintessential cabin, cozy feel. That's awesome. If you're looking to be on more of a budget, think about not staying by the resorts. Obviously, it's super fun being ski and ski out. It's super fun being really close. The vibes are fun. But there's a lot of areas in Park City that you can rent an Airbnb that might be bigger and better than if you're close to the resort. Obviously, there's tons of options location-wise next to the resort, so you could be on Main Street, Park City base, Canyons Village base. Most of those are like resort type style places, but I'm pretty sure there's some Airbnbs as well. And if you're next to Main Street, you can just take the town lift over to Park City side, which is super convenient. So here's kind of a zoomed out view to kind of show you. So there's the Kimball Junction area, Canyons Base, and then the Park City. So again, the further you are from the mountain, the cheaper it will be. So maybe keep that in mind. And if you're strategic, you could plan where you're staying to be next to a bus stop. So you can just jump on the bus for free, get to the resort, super convenient. But again, I mean, there really is something to say about just waking up and literally being at the hills. Like, that could be cool too. So it just depends on what your budget is. But there's tons of options in Park City. Check out Airbnb. There's lots of local vacation rentals, and that's a great way to help support our economy here too, which is really cool. And if you're out in Kimball Junction, again, lots of options. And this is just, again, Kimball Junction to Canyons Base is, maybe a 5 to 10 minute drive, and to Park City Base is maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So you're really not that far away. And what's super cool about Park City is we're located super close to I-80. So for example, Kimball Junction is like 2 seconds off of I-80. And so it's really convenient anywhere in Park City to the airport. It's about a 25-minute drive from the airport to Kimball Junction, and maybe 35 minutes to Park City Resort. So it's super convenient getting up here. Maybe just pay for an Uber to wherever you're staying up here in Park City, and then just ride the bus for free for the rest of your stay. I feel like that would be a cool way to get around and make it super cheap. And then let's talk food and restaurants. So typically, right, you're going to be skiing all day if you're planning a trip here, and you're probably going to need some lunch. And so you're going to head into the lodges at the resort to buy lunch, and it's insane. They want like $20 for a hamburger, or just insane amounts of money for, not that the food's bad, but it's just okay. So our little sneaky tip is, if you can swing this, eat a huge breakfast before you come, and then just pack some snacks like granola bars, preferably things that aren't liquidy because they probably could freeze in your pocket, and just eat some snacks throughout the day. Like realistically, if you're hardcore, you'll be there from 9 to 4, but on a big breakfast and a snack, I bet you could make it to 4. And then go out and get a fun dinner at night and actually spend your money on really good food. Park City has a lot of really fun local restaurants. Those are everywhere from Main Street to Canyons Base to Kimball. Typically, the more expensive locations are going to be on Main Street and Canyons Base. You can still find some affordable options in there for sure. If you guys have questions about restaurants, hit us up on our Instagram. We can point you in the right direction depending on what type of food you're in the mood for. And then Kimball Junction has some more affordable options, more of your chain restaurants. But there's a ton of options of places to eat, and I don't know. If you can avoid eating on the mountain, that might just be the way to go, because it's just so expensive for what you're getting. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions about planning a ski trip to Park City, please hit us up. Either drop a comment below or hit us up on our Instagram. We love to answer any questions that you have. And hopefully you guys are just getting those ski trips planned and getting stoked for a super fun winter. And fingers crossed that this ski year is incredible and we have so much snow that we wish it would stop snowing. That would be nice, right? So much snow that we wished it would stop snowing. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good summer, and get out and shred.